going on, guys? I'm parking right now to go see the new Marvel movie, The Marvels, of course. I'm going to be totally honest, the last few months didn't even think I was going to go see this movie because I've not been hearing good things, but here I am. Now, according to these thumbnails of my favorite movie critics on YouTube, things are not looking good. Just going to go in there with an open mind and hope that I get some enjoyment out of this film. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're going to be diving into The Marvels. The Marvel stars Brie Larson, Teyonah Parris, and Iman Vellani. I went into this movie not thinking I was going to like it. There's a lot of bad press surrounding this film. Reshoots, rewrites, cutting scenes out of the movie, bad pre-screenings, all of the above. And I'm going to give you guys some positives about The Marvels. Number one, the director, Nia Dacosta. She's 34 years old, and I think it's pretty badass that a 34-year-old is directing a big budget Marvel film. The second positive about The Marvels is that it is the shortest Marvel movie to date. Why? Because this movie was ass. This movie was ass. The first 30 minutes of this movie, I was kind of pleasantly surprised. I wasn't enjoying it that much, but it's also not as bad as some people were saying it was. There were some jokes that were actually hitting. Then it went from, I don't really care too much about this movie, to this movie is ass territory. There was a scene in this movie where they go to a planet that I like to call the Met Gala planet. If you've seen it, you understand. Where their form of speech is singing. That's their language, singing. That threw the movie over the edge. I was like, oh, this is ridiculous. Aside from the villain being the worst villain I think we've seen in Marvel, and that is saying a lot, they really try to force the chemistry between Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and Monica Rambeau. But to me, it just doesn't work. A lot of the jokes just didn't land. You could tell that they just didn't seem to want to be there. Kamala did. Kamala at times definitely seemed like she was excited to be there, just like her character was excited to be there. But Brie Larson in the media has been kind of known to be unlikable. Most of us do not know her in person, so we can't see that for certain. But her character she pushes is just someone that she's not. And that part definitely bothers me about her character. She doubled down on that more in this movie than she did in the first one. I liked the first movie. I thought it was entertaining. I didn't think it was the best Marvel movie yet, but I definitely rewatch it without an issue. Hopefully Brie Larson goes back to doing some more grounded films again. Monica Rambeau's character too seems very forced to me. She gets the Dominic Toretto treatment where she's battling everyone, fighting everyone, flies against walls, bricks, buildings. Her hair is still perfectly intact. There's not one blood stain on her. Her makeup is absolutely perfect. Maybe that's one of her powers. I don't know. I don't care. It takes me out of the movie. There's a post-credit scene in this movie. A lot of you might have already seen it online, and I'm not going to spoil it, but we've been waiting for this moment for quite some time, and when it gets here, it doesn't feel earned. It doesn't feel exciting. I don't know. It's just too bad. If you like cats, you might like this movie, but I definitely have seen a lot of other films that have used cats in a way cuter fashion than this. And there was another particular scene that they used the cats with, and I was just rolling my eyes the entire time. On Letterboxd, I gave this movie 2 out of 5. And as I speak about it, I seem to get more and more mad about it, so maybe that was too high of a score. One thing I'll say is I do think this movie was better than Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Was it better? I don't know. They're kind of on the same level. I'm trying not to be like mean. I just did not enjoy this movie. There's definitely people that might like it out there. It can be considered fun to some. I'll do the critic way of saying it was not for me. So I'm going to go ahead and give The Marvels. Yeah, I'll give it a 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 sounds good. You guys let me know how you felt about The Marvels. Comment down below, and we'll see you next time on The Movie Dive.